Sky bending issues. Issues when taking night photography with the sky, guys. So this video is going to be about this. First, clarifying what the heck is sky bending issues during night photos and how eventually can we get from here like this to a picture like this. And don't get me wrong, right now this is the unedited picture, but I will pump up the light balance. Still, there's going to be some artifacts, guys, but it's absolutely not even comparable to what it used to be. And thanks to Samet and also Isaac from Twitter, Isaac was hinting me that potentially there are new optimized processing tweaks in the latest One UI 6 Beta 2. And of course I had to see this with my own eyes, so I posted so many samples first on Twitter showing 1x, 3x, 10x optical zoom, a lot of scenarios, night skies with clouds, also without clouds. And at the end of the day, guys, we were able to confirm that apparently it's not 100% fixed, but what Samsung are doing is 100% better compared to how they used to do it. Now, what is going to be really our process of checking? It's going to be very easy, guys. We are going to hit up the edit button, right? Using only stock editor. We're going to hit here on the effects and I'm going to just pump up the light balance. The idea is to observe the sky. And again, just to remind yourself, so usually a typical scenario for sky bending issues looks like this. So you shoot a proper picture, right? And this, by the way, is a recent one from July, right? So somebody using the S23 Ultra, when they take the picture, it already looks bad. But then when they pump up the light, it's just actually awful. All right, and Samsung received a lot of critique on this. Hopefully they are able to 100% fix it right now. What I can only confirm with my line of testing is that it is better compared to how it used to be. And I don't really want to speak just without any evidence, guys. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you all the samples that I took. And just have in mind, some of those samples, guys, are 3x and 10x. And I also wanted to check the zoom lenses because remember, the zoom lenses are using another sensor. So my line of thought, if I was able to get consistent result on the main camera and also on the zoom like being 3x or 10x, then it really means Samsung fixed it. And it's a processing issue, not really an issue with the sensor itself. So, okay, another example, this here is a zoom picture. I'm just going to show you guys in real time what I'm doing. So again, I'm gonna go here, try to pump up the light, and we observe the sky. It is not 100% perfect. Of course, it's a phone. Also, guys, you have to remember that using less light, specifically in night, like night photography is very, very challenging, okay? You can see it from this shot here. This is the 1x, the 3x, guys. So night photography is very challenging because everybody will tell you that the photography loves light. So when there is less light, of course, the results will not be perfect. Or if they're perfect, you have to play with exposure, with ISO, with shutter speed. And of course, you have to have the proper equipment. Now, see what happens here, guys. I'm pumping this up to 100% and I'm still not getting these bad results. But again, don't take my word for granted. I'm just going to show you with all the samples that I did, and we are going to be able to very easily see if we have an issue of sky bending issues or not. Now, in this case, again, not present here. All right, this is an interesting scenario, guys, because we have these highlights and lowlights here. We have a dark area and a bright area. So again, I'm going to just hit the edit button. I'm going to go here and pump it up to 100%. Boom. Okay, here, this is really present. So this for sure is a sky bending issue. Now, if I am to revert, you can just see I'm going to revert back to original. Now it looks quite nice. But the moment I start pump the light balance, guys, it looks awful. So again, it's not 100% gone, but it is getting better and better. Okay, some more tests I want to show you. All right, I'm just following every time the same script. See? Not perfect, but sky bending is not so much to be observed. And of course, guys, I have more and more things that I want to show you. Like this is the other thing that have been driving me crazy, like this HDR glowing. You can just see it, right? Like the tree, like the cutout of the tree really glows. This is kind of annoying. This is still present there, but okay, that's a whole other topic. Now let me just go and pump up the light. See, all right, the glowing is still there, but we don't have so much bending. And I do believe that this HDR glowing and the sky bending issues are all related to one and the same thing potentially. I want to show you some other scenarios, guys. This here is very good because we have here highlights very bright and then low light, so it's a very complex scene. What I'm going to do, of course, I am going to still go and pump up the light balance. See, guys, we probably only have it just here at the corner, and there is it's present. It's so subtle though, compared to what we used to see. Now let me just show you again this picture, guys. This is really crazy. The way it was really horrible. Like people were really screaming. It was that bad. Now with a One UI 6 Beta 2, I really believe that Samsung finally are trying to fix it, and in that case we can really see Samsung doing stuff. Okay, here another challenging scenario because we have low lights, highlights. Here this is a very bright scene, so I'm just trying to go and zoom this up a bit and also try to pump up the light. See, again, it's not perfect, but it is definitely better compared to how it used to be. Okay, and this is also an interesting photo, guys. Sometimes sky banning will also be present here. So this is the 1x, the 3x, and the 10x, because I told you that I wanted to test all the main sensors. So now let's do the 3x. So 3x is different camera, guys. See? The processing apparently has been changed. And again, thanks to Isaac, who was telling me, hey, you need to test this out. It seems that One UI Beta 6 really has different processing. So now here I am with some other samples, and again, this is really like the perfect scenario. It is not completely dark, it's still not night, right? And by the way, okay, I'm not bragging with a real optical zoom, right, Apple? But okay, you can just see this here, like this little dot here is actually an airplane captured on the shot. But why is this a very, very tough scenario? Because it's twilight, so the sun is gone, right? Darkness taking over this scenery here, but we still have, you know, some remaining parts of the sun we're trying to set. Now, this is gonna be interesting. If I pump up the light, boom, it looks almost perfect. And of course, there's gonna be artifacts and some noise when you play with extreme settings like this, but all the samples, guys, really are showing us that apparently Samsung changed the way they process photos, right? And this change is actually doing something good. It hopefully is reducing the sky banning issues. So guys, if you like videos like this, don't forget, don't be shy, sub for the channel, share it with your friends. If you like the video, thank you so much, guys, and we're gonna see each other in one of my next episodes. Stay safe, VST over, and bye.